New at 6, a North Georgia teacher is sharing his experience in one of the countries stricken with the deadly Ebola virus. He left Sierra Leone before the virus broke out, but he says people in that country are dealing with much more than that disease. Casey Bryson is on a mission to raise awareness.
My heart breaks for those people that are over there.
The Coahulla High School teacher traveled to Sierra Leone this year and stayed with the host family for 9 weeks. Since his return, he's heard stories of suffering.
There was a man named Mr. Augustine Cante, and he was one of the house fathers of 2 of the girls that went with us. And his next door neighbor, like 10 feet away from his house, their daughter died, and she had Ebola. And right now, the father is quarantined and the house is quarantined.
Sierra Leone is just one country in West Africa dealing with the mass spread of Ebola.
They had a 3-day lockdown a couple weeks ago, and one of our members was able to raise enough money to feed, I think it was right around 60 families for those 3 days that they were in lockdown.
After living in Sierra Leone, Bryson says its lack of infrastructure doesn't help the situation.
Because the hospitals are so overwhelmed, if there's a secondary, like if somebody gets typhoid or malaria, they can't go to the hospital because they're afraid they'll catch Ebola.
World health officials say the total death toll is 4,000 so far, and the threat is at our doorstep. Thomas Eric Duncan was the first man to be diagnosed with Ebola in the U.S., and his death sparked action on the national level.
I'm not glad that he died, but I'm glad that the patient came to America so that now that we're paying attention to it, because before, I don't feel like anybody really paid attention to what was going on over there.
Brianna Arredondo. And Bryson says that he is raising money to send to the families he stayed with in Sierra Leone. He says that what may seem small in U.S. dollars definitely goes a long way in that country.